Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we're going to create a full React Native mobile app, basically a video calling mobile app. So what it will do, we will have two mobile phones and the two peoples can chat with each other using video calling. So we'll be using third-party APIs in this, and so you must have seen the Google Meet, and even in Gmail we'll find a meeting kind of link. So that similar output will try to create, and yeah. So for the third-party APIs, we will be using ZEGOCLOUD for this. And let me give you a quick demo, like how the application will look, so you will get an idea. So let me share my mobile application screen. Just a second. So this is my mobile screen, if you are able to see. So I am here, right? And the other phone that we can see, it's on call on this mobile phone. So you can see. So this is the what we'll be creating, right? So even when we disconnect it, uh, if I disconnect from this phone, we'll directly get out of here. So this is a simple functionality that we'll try to create, and yeah. So let's see what APIs what I will be using. So I'll be using ZegoCloud, which is a basically a provider for this. I'll be using that. So let me see first. So this gives us a lot of functionalities. You can build powerful interactive apps with voice and video chat APIs. So we can it is a third party, and but it will provide us some free minutes. So this video chat that we have shown. So this is currently initially this will be free. Okay, initially the Zego Cloud provides us of some of the free credits, and even I have provided the link below. You can check it out and get your 10,000 minutes for free, and you can create this application with no cost. So let me see. So here the build for developers, build for business. So what I have to do is we can go group call kit, one-on-one video conference, UI kits. So we'll be using some UI kits of it. So this is the particular thing. So faster your time to market with pre-built UI kits and UI components. Build engaging apps in the shortest possible time instead of building it from the ground. Okay. So these are some of the scripts that it has given. So we can create many types of application for Apple, Android, React Native, Flutter, JavaScript. So for me, I will be using the this one, React Native. I'll go to here, React Native. So this is the particular, its documentation. If you would like to check, then you can just read it out. Okay, so it has a video also. So let me go to the documentation, or let me log in. So I already have an account here. So yep. So this is the particular UI of it. So you can see I have already used the 20 minutes as I was being testing it. So I'll create a new application from scratch here. Okay, so you guys can have an idea like how we can create it. So this is how the dashboard actually looks. So it actually gives a 10,000 minutes of free minutes trial. You can check out the link below. You can just go there and just you can directly get some extra benefits. All right. So here what I'll do, I will create a new one, and you will be choosing the voice and video, and you can just go next, and you can just add a project name. Let's say trial 2, and here we have the particular thing. So start with custom, start with UI kits. I'll go with start with UI kits. So let's wait. It's creating our application. Just wait for a while. Till then, what we can do, we can create a new mobile app. All right, so what I'll do, let me close these things, and open the terminal. So I'll create a new React Native application, npx React Native. One second. So I have to let me put it in desktop, cd desktop, and now I'll be choosing npx React Native init. So I'll be putting the name of this app as video call. Alright, so I'll just enter it. Yes, let's wait for a while. Till then we can just have see this. So you can see guys, here we have uh, got this. Let me put it here, and so here you can see it is for React Native. For Flutter we have an option, we have for Android, iOS. For web you can create web apps from it, and it's great. And so what I'll be concerned is with React Native, because I'll be creating a mobile app for it. So let me open the React Native. So this is the one, build your app React Native, quickly add ZEGOCLOUD UI kits to your application. So here we have some notes, we can check the pricing. I'll just put save and start to integrate. So yeah, so I'll be just putting, so we will be requiring it. So I won't be using it for the iOS, so I'll just put no. I'll be creating it for the Android only. So you can create it, no worries in that. You can just install CocoaPods if you want. So now what I'll do, I'll just what name I have just put here once again, yeah, video call, cd video call, enter, and now I'll just open it. So let me open it directly in VS Code. So this is my last project that I've worked on. So let me open it and close this one. Open. Let's go to the desktop. In the desktop, I'll be choosing bridging, video. Yeah, video call. Right. So this is the folder. Let me open it. And here we have the particular files. So let me start this application and check if everything has configured correctly or not. So that is very important. Also what I'll do, I'll create a bundle here. I believe that will create an issue since I have just put it using CLI, like React Native CLI. So you guys can use Expo too, no worries in that, but I prefer to use CLI. Yeah, so here response main. In this main I'll create another folder as assets, and I'll have a bundle command. So it must be here, let me see. Alright, so let me get the React Native bundle command. Publishing. Yeah, let's take this one, npx. Okay, now let's start the application. Yeah, now it is working. So let's see. Let it start. So till then, just let's see other features of ZEGOCLOUD. So this is the console here we have, and let me open we have project management, analytics dashboard, usage statistics, a lot of things. So we have billing centers to manage our bills and everything. So it's something similar to cloud and all. So if you have used cloud, or even you have used Firebase, so if you haven't used Firebase, so you can just check out one of my videos on Firebase with push notification on React Native. So you can find that link in my channel. Go and check it out. So here we have some other, a lot of things. So here are some of the products of it. So video call is one of that we are creating. So it also have voice call, live streaming, cloud recording, AI effect. AI effect is good, I believe. I believe that is a feature that we can use to create AI effects on our video calls. Even we have digital human, super board, in-app chat, so chat APIs, just like any chat application that we create. So that we can use from here. All right, so let's see here the VS Code. It's still executing. All right, let's wait. So this is the ZEGOCLOUD documentation. So we can find a lot of things here itself. So I'll be seeing the video call. Let's see, find out more on this. So this is the particular ZEGOCLOUD video call. So we can help build the most full features video experience into web and mobile applications. Even we have some, a video for it. I don't know, you guys can learn it. So we can create web applications with it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So you can sign up, create a quick start. We will have some tokens with us. So that we will be using for API keys that we have just created. Oh, our application has built successfully. Let's see. Okay, all right. So we have our app running. Let's see, it's still executing on 95%. Let's wait. All right, so here our application has started running. So let's do the next step and create a home page for us. So for creating a home page, what we'll do here is, so firstly we have to create navigations. As you can see, we have some, we need some navigation. So we will not be using or creating any like calling bell or something. We'll just create a button in a home page that when we click, and we'll enter a, enter a room. So that room can be connected by other person who's also there. So one person can enter the room by clicking the button, other person will enter the room with the same button. Okay, so just these things differ with the, IDs. So they both have different IDs, user IDs. So with the user ID we'll try to create two applications with two different user IDs. Okay, both created using, directed to each other. Like I'll put the user 1 ID to user 2, and I'll direct the user 2 ID to user 1. This way we can directly demonstrate how we can create. Even you guys can put your creativity and create a dynamic links, and you can even create calling links. You can just like Google Meet links, so you guys can do that, and there are a lot of things that we can do. So this, I'll create a basic demonstration of how we can achieve it. So let me install npm install uh, at the rate react navigation hyphen native, right? Center it. Alright, so now what we'll create is we'll go and I'll create a source file here. This is the Android folder. Let me create a source src here, and in the src let me create a navigation service .js. Cool. Oops, I need file as navigation service.js. In this I'll import create React navigation container ref and export const navigation ref is equal to create navigation container ref. Alright, then we'll be creating export function navigation, and I'll be using name and comma params, and here I'll be creating a function, and now I'll do conditional as navigation ref dot is ready if navigation ref dot is ready, and in is ready we'll be creating a function, and here I'll be using navigation ref dot navigate and name comma params, and this function we'll be using. Cool. Also we need to create a initial command, right? I mean initial screen. So for that I'll be using export function set top, let's name it set top level navigator, and in this I'll be using ref, and here let's use navigation ref dot current is equal to ref. Cool. So this works, and now we'll have to use the app.js. We'll be going to app.js, and let me make it tsx as js. We can use the tsx, but I'll be for the demonstration I am showing you guys, so js should work. So let me remove all. Oops, I just by mistake quit it. So let me remove everything. I'll be importing or React cool. So here I'll be using navigation container ref, and here I'll be using ref is equal to with an arrow function as navigation service dot, it's not showing the option. Let me do one thing, let me call it directly as import star as navigation service. 1 second, let me see. Oops, I believe yeah, so it is here. I have to put it here. Move. And now I'll be using quote star from navigation service from .src navigation service. So I'll make it as. Alright, so here navigation service dot set top level navigator, and I'll call ref to this. Alright, then I'll close this container, and inside this container I'll import stack. So I didn't install native stack. Alright, now I'll import it. So I'll do stack dot 1 second, there is some issue in importing. No worries, I can directly call it from here. Here is I'll create the const, const stack is equal to create native stack navigator. So this will import the native stack from here. Alright, so I'll just put here, and now I'll just call from here stack dot navigator, and I'll put the initial route name as home. So home will be the place where initially when the app is open it will be shown. So here now what we have to create is we have to create the screens. So for the first screen, stack dot screen as I'll create the name as home, and I have to use the component. So let me create components inside the src. I'll create two folders. One will be the home.js and other will be the call service.js, or you can say call page.js. And let me React Native also. I believe I did some things wrong here. React Native FES, I didn't use the React Native FES here in app.js. I just put React, so that's why a basic app is shown. So no worries, this also works. So we don't need much of styling here in this page. Alright, so we have the home page and the call page. So let me save it, or let me change the name as home and save it. And for the call page also save it. And now in the app.js what I'll do, I'll use a component, and here I'll just call the home. Okay, with the options I'll make the headers shown. Okay, so headers, I'll enable the header shown, and here I'll put true. Great. So next one, we'll create the next screen. Just copy this, and here I'll use the call page, and I'll just name it as call page. Cool. Just save it, and let's run our app and just check if it is working fine or not. npx react native run android. Come on. 97%. So you guys can see. Come on. Initially it is home, right? We got an error. So error says React Native screen stack header config was not found in the UI manager. Need to install some other packages too. So the error actually shows this React Native screen. So we have to install npm install React Native screens, and also we have to install React Native Alright, now let's run the app once more. Most of the things will get sorted. So let me open the Android Studio and open this particular file. So it is configuring. It will take time. Yeah. Cool. So let's start the application, and let me do one more time. Just a second. Everything's fine, correct? Navigation service, home.js, app.js. Yeah. So let's start the application directly from here once. Yeah, so let me open my visor and let me retry connecting it. So my application has started, so you guys can see. So 1 second, the visor will be just restarting, no worries. Correct. So hello, everything is here. So let me now open this using React Native CLI. Also, let me open running. So let me do this. Let me remove this text and save it. So everything is working fine, correct? So let's do the rest of the things like home.js and the home page and the navigation and the call page for the same. So in the home page, what we'll do, we'll be creating this thing we have already created, right? So let me create a style here, view style, and in the style I'll put styles.container, right? And we'll create a styles here. Here inside this I'll basically create a container, and in the container we can add flex 1. We can give flex as 1. Then we can put the justify content, so that we want I want everything at center. The button should be at center. So from vertically and from the horizontally I'll center it. So align items center. Cool. Let's save this. Unexpected token, let me see. Okay, this thing doesn't need braces. Cool. So let me open this too, so you guys can also see what is going on. Cool. So now you can see everything is at the center. Home has come to the center. After that I need to add a button. In the button, not like this, I'll put it like this, and I'll put the title of the button as make a call. Okay, so make a call. Save it. Button doesn't exist, so I didn't imported it. Just a second. React Native, simple. So you can see the button has here now. Cool. Now I'll add a function to it, on press, and I'll create a navigation. So navigation, I already have a function created for it, so I'll use that function as navigate. So I need to import that, right? Okay, so here I have the navigation, not navigate. So in the home, I need to put the navigation here, navigation, and let's save it. Let's click it. So you can see I have redirected to call page. So this is my call page. Whenever I'll put make a call, I'll go to the call page. So here I have to create, I have to set up the API, the third-party API that has been provided by ZEGOCLOUD. So let me see and get the way for that. So get started. Go to ZEGOCLOUD official site. Here I'll just choose the UI kits, and in the UI kits I have to choose video, dynamic video call invitation. This one, let's see. So this is a UI kit. So what we have to do here is I'll do a quick start for the same, and here I'll install this in my project. Okay, so I have to use npm install. Alright, so now what I have to do, I have to install this one. Choose npm here and install it. Cool. After that, using the ZEGOCLOUD UI pre-built call component in your project. So this is the call page that we have created. I'll just copy it, and what I'll do, I'll just paste it here in the call page here. So let's see the name, make it call page, correct, and rest looks fine. So for the app ID and the app sign, I have to change it. What I can do, I need to grab the and paste it here, paste it here. Cool. User ID, for example, I'll put 1234, username as Abhijit, and call ID, let's make it 121 123. Great. After that, what I have to do, I'll just one second, I also have to put some callbacks here, right? So for the callbacks, what I'll do, here we have the on call end. Okay, so in the configuration we have on call navigation. Let's import it. Cool. And we don't need this. Also on we also have an option to on hang up, but on call end I believe that will also work. Implementation. 99% executing. So app has built successful. So app is restarting. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll just put make a call. So just received an error. Alright, so we have to put it as a string, Abhijit as a string. Let's make a call. So you can see it is asking me while using the camera app. Okay, so the audio, it is asking for audio. Save it. So there are some additional things that we have to do, I believe. That's why the app is not working perfectly. Since the permissions in Android we haven't put, so let's do that. For that, let me go to the documentation once more. Let me see, it must be here, the documentation. So here you guys can see so these are some of the permissions that can be used. Let me copy all. So we won't be using that for the sake of this video. We'll only use the camera and the audio. So let's not filter it, let's put all, no worries. Android.manifest, let's save this. Save here, configure your project. So this is also one thing that we have to put. Let me put it here. So let me open my VS and go to my Android file. Inside the Android file, I have to put open app. In the app, I'll check ProGuard rules.pro. Here I'll just paste this and save this. Okay, and now let me restart my application. Let's wait. So you can see, let me open my visor. Okay, so here make a call. Okay, so it's saying double cannot be cast to string. Okay, so it is in the call page. Let's see, call page here. Put it as string and save it, and let's reload it. Cool, let's make a call. Yep. Okay, so now also it's saying double cannot be as a string. Okay, so app ID, all right, 1 2 3. Let me put this also as a string and save it. Reload. Make a call. Cool. So guys, you can see everything is working fine. My app is running. So this is the call has been started to a user username Abhijit, current user ID is 1234 and username I am calling to 123. 123 is the number that to which I am calling. So currently that person hasn't joined the call, so that's why the 123 user hasn't joined, so that's why it's not showing. So I can just cancel the call. Just installed my app on my other mobile phone, you can see. So this has the current details as user ID as 1234 and Abhijit as the username, and the call ID is 123. So this mobile phone that is connected to my PC, so I'll make this user ID as 123 and make the username as Abhijit U. Alright, call ID will remain the same since that will be the common link. Okay, so call ID is basically the particular link that where everyone can join. Alright, so I'll just save it, and now let me make a call. I just made a call, you can see me, right? Abhijitu, you can see the name, and with the other mobile phone I'll join. So you can see I just joined by my other phone. So you can see this one, if this way, so the callings are happening. So guys, this will be it for this video. And even when I just click on close the call, let's say, so the all calls will be disconnected. Okay, so let me oh, yeah, so let me disconnect one of the call. Okay, I'll disconnect this from this mobile phone and all the call will be disconnected. So guys, this will be it for this video. If you like the video, do like and subscribe the channel, so more interesting videos are about to come. And yeah, so see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.